Talk 219. Ramakrishna Swami, a long resident disciple, asked Maharishi the meaning of Tvayaranchal Sarvam, a stanza in the five hymns. Maharishi explained it in detail, saying that the universe is like a painting on a screen. The screen being the red hill Arunachal, that which rises and sinks, is made up of what it rises from. The finality of the universe is the God Arunachala. Meditating on him or on the seer, the self, there is a mental vibration, I, to which all are reduced, tracing the source of I. The primal I alone remains over, and it is inexpressible. The seat of realization is within, and the seeker cannot find it as an object outside him. The seat is bliss and is the core of all beings. Hence, it is called the heart. The only useful purpose of the present birth is to turn within and realize it. There is nothing else to do. Devotee. How is annihilation of predisposition to be accomplished? Maharishi. You are in that condition in realization. Maharishi. Devotee. Does it mean that holding on to the self, the tendency should be scorched as they begin to emerge? Maharishi. They will themselves be scorched if only you remain as you truly are. 1st July 1936. Talk 220. Mr. B.C. Das, the psychic lecturer, asked, contemplation is possible only with control of mind, and control can be accomplished only by contemplation. Is it not a vicious circle? Maharishi. Yes, they are interdependent. They must go on side by side. Practice and dispassion bring about the result gradually. Dispassion is practiced to check the mind from being projected outward. Practice is to keep it turned inward. There is a struggle between control and contemplation. It is going on constantly within. Contemplation will in due course be successful. Devotee. How to begin? Your grace is needed for it. Maharishi. Grace is always there. Dispassion cannot be acquired, nor realization of the truth, nor inherence in the self. In the absence of Guru's grace, the Master quoted, practice is necessary. It is like training a roguish bull confined to his stall by tempting him with luscious grass and preventing him from straying. Then the Master read out a stanza from Tiruvachakam, which is an address to the mind, saying, O humming bee, namely mind, why do you take the pains of collecting teeny specks of honey from innumerable flowers? There is one from whom you can have the whole storehouse of honey by simply thinking or seeing or speaking of him. Get within and hum to him. Devotee. Should one have a form in one's mind, supplemented with reading or chanting God's name in one's meditation? Maharishi. What is mental conception except it be meditation? Devotee. Should the form be supplemented by repetition of mantras or dwelling on divine attributes? Maharishi. When japa is the predominating tendency, vocal japa becomes eventually mental, which is the same as meditation. Talk 221. Mr. Bose, a form means duality. Is that good? Maharishi. One who questions like that had better adopt the path of inquiry. Form is not for him. Devotee. In my meditation, a blank interpose, I see no figure. Maharishi. Of course not. Devotee. What about the blank? Maharishi. Who sees the blank? You must be there. There is consciousness witnessing the blank. Devotee. Does it mean that I must go deeper and deeper? Maharishi. Yes. There is no moment when you are not. 2nd July 1936. Talk 222. Dr. Popatlal Lohara, a visitor, has studied several books including Updesh Shara and visited several saints, sadhus and yogis, probably 1500 as he puts their number. A sadhu in Trimbak has told him that he has still debt to pay which, if done, will enable him to have realization. His only debt, as he conceived it, was the marriage of his son. It has since been performed and he now feels himself free from karmic indebtedness. He therefore seeks Sri Bhagwan's guidance for freedom from mental unhappiness which persists in spite of his not being indebted. Maharishi. Which text of Updesh Sara did you read? Devotee, the Sanskrit text. Maharishi, it contains the answer to your question. Devotee, my mind cannot be made steady by any amount of effort. I've been trying it since 1918. The master quoted from Updesh Sara. Merging the mind into the heart certainly comprises meritorious duty, devotion, yoga, and supreme wisdom. That is the whole truth in a nutshell. Devotee, that doesn't satisfy my search for happiness. I am unable to keep my mind steady. The master quoted again from the same book. Continuous search for what the mind is results in its disappearance. That is the straight path. Devotee, how to search for the mind then? Maharishi, the mind is only a bundle of thoughts. The thoughts have their root in the I thought. He quoted, whoever investigates the origin of the I thought, for him the ego perishes. This is the true investigation. The true I is then found shining by itself. Devotee.